All right, hey Aquarius. So I'm doing an energy check for you and the one on your mind. I'm gonna see how you feel about this person, how they feel about you, kind of do an alignment read to see where you guys are at. I'm gonna pull some mind, heart, and soul messages just as well. And we're just gonna see where this situation is going. All right, so I'm gonna start with your energy first. Your energy, Aquarius, taking care of yourself.
You help me draw Brandy.
In a little bit, I will after this. All right, so anyways, guys, sorry, little interrupt there. Your energy, I just feel like you're kind of going back and forth between good and evil. So it could be that you're focusing on yourself. You're definitely focusing on yourself. You're taking care of yourself. And I just feel like you're kind of avoiding outsiders' opinions, especially when it comes to the dynamic. If you choose to talk to other people about the situation, it's almost like talking to other people could bring your energy down, especially if you feel that this is a very soulful or spiritual connection. With the devil card, I feel like that's just the devil kind of lingering in that energy. It's like you're trying to find some sort of balance and stability, and that's, I feel like, internally. So it's like, you know what your heart's saying, but you know too that you have to kind of protect your peace. You got to protect yourself, especially from that devil energy. It's like when things aren't going our way, when we're not kind of seeing fruitful outcomes, what our wishes, hopes, and desires are, it's easy to fall into that devil energy. I think we're all guilty of that. But I feel like overall you're maintaining some balance. I feel like you counter it. It's like as soon as you have a bad thought or a negative thought about the situation or this person, I feel like you counter it. So I feel like it's really easy for you to kind of wipe those negative energies and feelings and emotions aside. But let's see what this person's kind of going through right now. So the one on your mind is not able to really see a bigger picture. With the Seven of Swords coming through, I definitely feel like this is probably something that you've experienced with that person. Gaslighting, manipulation, projection, blaming. That's a lot of negative energy. And I feel like right now this person could have you blocked. They could be blocked from you, but they're not able to see how everything is going to unfold in the picture. It doesn't mean that it's not going to, because we have this Chariot card here. I feel like the desire is to move forward, but I almost feel like you guys could play this game of kind of cat and mouse, where it's like it's your fault, no it's your fault, no it's your fault, no it's your fault, but overall I just feel like this person, they are in a lower vibration energy. I do feel like the Chariot card says that there's a sort of protected dynamic going on here, so this is something that you guys will be transitioning out of that energy, but for now it's like we can't see the bigger picture. And the alignment with you guys, it's like I feel like both you guys could be kind of mirroring each other, not talking, not, like, again, I'm saying it's your fault, no, it's your fault, it's my fault, blah, blah, blah. It's almost like you guys are pretty headstrong when it comes to this dynamic. So I know what my value is. I know my worth. I know what, I know what I carry. I know what I can bring to the table. I don't, I build the table. I sit at the table. I eat at the table. And you're not showing me that. It's almost like this person, it's almost like they're really headstrong, if I've done something wrong, it's like I'm not gonna come through. That's not the way I am. I feel like you guys have some negative energy coming through here. And I feel like it's being gifted to this situation by both of you guys. And it could be negative energy as thoughts. It doesn't have to be that you're even doing anything. But when it comes to this dynamic, it's not going to go anywhere healthy if you guys don't come out of this. And even if you pull out of this devil energy, where this person, they might be a flake, they might be a phony, they might be fake, they might be a gaslighter, manipulator, narcissist. But when you kind of think those thoughts about this person, it's not really helping them heal those unhealthy dynamics. So I feel like what Spirit wants to kind of remind you of is you got to step away from those negative thoughts. If anything, you heard it. I'll pray for you, honey. And it's really easy to think negatively about somebody, especially when things aren't going our way, especially when things have happened and we didn't deserve that negative energy. But here's where we have balance, moving forward, and success. These are two very, very beautiful cards, and I feel like this is where your potential lies. This has the potential to turn around. It has the potential to be a balance. It has the potential to move forward, but you guys definitely have to get rid of that Seven of Swords and that devil energy. And even if you start getting rid of your energy, the negative thinking, Aquarius, everything will come through and it will heal. So let's see what the past was. The past between you guys. So I feel like you guys have or recognize a soul level connection here with the Hierophant. You know, so maybe even conversed and communicated about soulmates, the soul level dynamic here with the Hierophant. It could be too that, you know, your spirit guides had to step in and pull you guys apart because they could see that this isn't going to be something that's going to lead to a fruitful outcome if you guys keep on kind of entertaining the way it is. All right, so there's some things that we definitely have to move away from in order for it to be a success. All right, and I feel like this is more about the spiritual aspects of the past, but you're gonna see some of those hints. And I feel like the Three of Pentacles, you guys seen it come in reverse. That's more of an indicator that the contract is still kind of wobbly. You guys still have a contract that's unfulfilled, and it's because you guys have to step away from this lower vibrational way of thinking. And if it's not you, and you're like, I've healed, I've forgiven, I've moved past that, then it's time to start asking or sending some intentions for this person's energy to be healed too. You know, I feel like it has all the potential in the world to be a success. I feel like you both desire that, but I feel like I'm dealing with two very, very headstrong people. In the sense that none of you guys are making the first move to correct it. But you know what I'm going to say with this is that I feel like this energy could definitely shift just by tweaking the way we're thinking about this person. So let's see what's coming next. What's their intentions? What's coming next? All right, so what's coming next? Ooh, look at that. So I feel divine masculine energy is definitely going to be healed. I feel like that's why we have that Emperor showing up. Look at this. You got the Page of Wands and you got the Emperor, a new beginning. And I feel like there is some spiritual tones to this situation, and I feel like it's recognized on both parts. All right, so I feel like the next big shift within this connection, their intentions are to come through and be of sound mind, body, and soul. The Emperor card coming through is, hey, I know I wasn't this person before, but now I'm coming through in this manner. This is what you deserve. You deserve somebody elevated. You deserve somebody who's going to help you remove those beliefs and not inflict those on you. You know, it could be that this person's negative energies and way of thinking and dealing with things have brought out your negative side. Aquarius, what I want to say is you don't bring yourself down to meet somebody. They need to elevate up to you, right? And that's where you're coming in. That's where you're going to be at. And that's where this person's going to recognize that there is some changes that deeply need to be made. You know, and I feel like there's going to be an elevation on the divine masculine. It doesn't matter if it's a female that needs to heal through male relationships, they're going to be healed. And if it's a male, you know, counterbalancing the feminine, I feel like that's going to be healed. But it's the recognition, you know, I didn't treat you with respect before. I didn't treat you how you deserved. We didn't treat each other how we deserved. I almost feel like there's a mutual misunderstanding. There's a mutual dynamic here that kind of left you guys both kind of feeling like, what the F is going on here? You know, I feel like it's mutual, and maybe some people will get mad at that statement, but I definitely feel like both parties here need to come forward and need to buck up and need to, you know, express how it is they feel, and forgiveness. And even if it's done, the expression is done between you and God, you and your higher self. I feel like that's step one, you know. But their intentions are to come through. I feel like this person's definitely going to pull through and talk about what they've done on their part to hinder the growth of this. And I feel like they're coming through in that true, authentic version of themselves with you. And I don't feel like you've seen that with this person before. So let's see what messages want to come through. Mind, heart, and let's get a soul message. Ooh, yeah, I was kind of seeing that. All right, so messages from the mind. If I reach out to you, will you be open to receiving that? If I text you, will you answer? If I call you, will you pick up? If I ask you on a date, will you accept? You know, I feel like the Page of Cups is saying here, let me come in soft and slowly, but I am going to come in. All right. Will you accept that? Are you open to receiving that from me? Messages from the heart. Look at this. We should have been truthful and honest from the beginning. No hiding, no secretive behavior, not kind of disrupting the direct line of communication that we should have extended this whole experience ago. You know, we need to set clear boundaries. We need to be direct. We need to be open and honest and truthful with one another. Messages at the soul level. Look at this. There's nobody else for me. We just need to figure out what the hell is hindering our growth. We need to talk. We need to communicate. I can't see a life without anyone else. And you know, the fact that the Lovers card comes through, you think of the soul level, the spirit message, that's in 5D. It's like you guys are always going to be connected. This contract is definitely not over with yet, but you guys both need to invest. I feel like it's kind of speaking to God or speaking to the universe on behalf of one another. That's going to be as simple as it can get to start out with. And I feel like that's going to usher a huge growth potential between you and this person. So let's see what your advice is for now. Your advice for now. The Moon card. So what you haven't seen yet, what you haven't been shown yet, all right, is going to be shown to you. All right, the Moon card in reverse says that what's hidden is coming to light for you guys. Yep, there's definitely a healing dynamic going on here. So if you've been in separation or no contact for a while, there's definitely going to be some illumination as to why. And I feel like the King of Wands coming through in the forward, you know, is like you could have been dealing with somebody who was an upside down king beforehand, not quite making it to the Emperor role. But the King of Wands showing in the upright it's a balance within that divine masculine. Somebody coming back through saying they will be the leader, they will be the visionary, they will come, they're going to come to you in honesty. You know, removal of the impulsive behaviors, removal of high expectations, removal of kind of the ruthless behavior that would come out of that Seven of Swords energy. It's being healed, and you're going to see this come through in a dynamic that you want that wish fulfillment. It's going to come to you in wish fulfillment form. It will. It's just time to be patient. So let's see what initials come through. And this could be yours or this person's first, middle, or last. It could be a city, a state. We got a couple of Y's. O, R, U, F, and Z. All right, Aquarius, I'm leaving it there. You guys take care.